Darin and Jaimie, I want to begin by saying congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
On this very wonderful and joyful day in your lives, as you two have come all the way from Illinois to be in beautiful Hawaii, to share your marriage vows, to create family with each other, and to make a dream come true. And the Hawaiian words, aloha wau ia oe maulua, means that I will love you forever. Now that is the promise that you two are making to each other this day. It's a lifelong promise to love, to honor, and to cherish each other all the days of your life. Now in ancient Hawaii, whenever there was a special occasion, they would blow the conch shell to announce to everyone that something very special was about to take place. Darin and Jaimie, we understand that this amazing emotion of love that you two sense so strongly in your hearts for each other can truly be a very wonderful emotion to be shared in marriage. And we also know that although that emotion can be very exhilarating at times, it's not the foundation of the marriage relationship. For that sentimental emotion of love can be very much like the waves of the sea. It does have its ebbs and its flows. And there are times, of course, throughout the years of marriage, when that emotion is running at such a high, it seems like you're married to the most wonderful person in the world. And of course, there are other times throughout the years of marriage when the intensity of that emotion may seem to be remiss. It's in those times that each of you must reflect upon the true foundation of your marriage relationship, and that is your commitment to each other. And it is a commitment to life, with each of you this day and every day following, committing all that you are, all of your energy, all of your resources, all of your love and all of your passion into each other, and now into this relationship you two will share, called marriage. Now, Darin, you're very blessed this day.
Yes, I am.
To have Jaimie as your wife, your partner in life. And you are to love your wife in such a way that the acceptance, the understanding and the support that she finds in your love will truly provide for her the security to express her inner beauty. By seeing the good in your wife, and by remaining loyally devoted to her, you will give her the strength to create more goodness in this world. Now with this understanding, Darin, I'm just going to have you turn and face her right now, just like that. Come this way a little bit, right there. Look into her eyes. Now with this understanding, Darin, will you take Jaimie to be your wife, and will you pledge to her your faithfulness in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faithfulness and tenderness to live with her and to cherish her in your sacred union of marriage? And if so, you may answer, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Now, Jaimie, you also are very blessed this day to have Darin as your husband, your partner in life. And you are to love your husband in such a way that he might find within himself this great sense of who he is and who he is meant to be. By seeing the good in your husband, by giving to him with all of your heart your acceptance, your respect, and your approval, you will give your husband the strength to stand for what is just and what is right and also good in this world. Now with this understanding, Jaimie, will you take Darin to be your husband? And will you pledge to him your faithfulness in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faithfulness and tenderness, to live with him and to cherish him in your sacred union of marriage? And if so, you may answer, yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
Beautiful. Darin and Jaimie, the true goal and pursuit of every marriage is that the husband and the wife should pursue oneness in the marriage relationship. And how that oneness unfolds totally depends upon how you two walk this journey together. Now, the sand mixing ceremony holds beautiful symbolism of what that oneness can be. Because the two small pouches of sand in which you two hold in your hand this day, they do represent your individual lives, everything about you, your past, your present, and your future. And the grains of sand in these pouches, well, they represent your individual qualities, your strengths as well as your weaknesses. Marriage is when you bring two separate entities together, each having a heart that is completely unrestrained into pouring all that they are into one life to be lived and shared as husband and wife. And so I want to ask you, Darin and Jaimie, is it in this spirit and for this purpose that you two are here today to be joined in marriage?
Yes.
Yes.
Beautiful. And so now will you symbolically show your willingness to give all that you are to each other in your newfound family and marriage by each of you, beginning with you, Jaimie, pouring all of your sand into Darin's pouch. And you may use two hands to do this. Perfect. Now, Darin, would you pour all of your sand into Jaimie's pouch? Beautiful, beautiful. Take that. Thank you. And now the two become one. And I just want to encourage you to at this time that as you share your sacred marriage vows before God and between each other, that these vows would come forth from that deep sense of not only the love, but also the gratitude and the appreciation that you hold in your heart for each other. And so, Darin, from your heart to your bride's heart, would you repeat after me? I, Darin, take you, Jaimie,
I, Darin, take you, Jaimie,
to be my loved wife,
to be my loved wife,
to love and to hold,
to love and to hold,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
I do promise,
I do promise,
before God and with all my heart,
before God and with all my heart,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
to be your faithful and loving husband,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poorer,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Jaimie, would you also repeat after me from your heart to Darin's heart? I, Jaimie, take you, Darin,
I, Jaimie, take you, Darin,
to be my loved husband,
to be my loved husband,
to love and to hold,
to love and to hold,
from this day forward.
from this day forward.
I do promise,
I do promise,
before God and with all my heart,
before God and with all my heart,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
to be your faithful and loving wife,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poorer,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
And just bring it up to your fingertips like this, like this. Yeah, there you go. Bring your palms closer together. There you go. Facing her. And then would you do the same? And just bring the hands a little closer. There you go, just like that. Darin and Jaimie, the wedding ring is truly much more than just articles of jewelry to be worn. These rings are signs of the marriage covenant that you two enter into this day. They speak volumes to all of society, to your family and to your friends, but most importantly of all, to each other, of your love and of your commitment. And so as you wear these rings, may they not only remind you of the precious marriage vows that each of you has now taken upon yourself with each other, but also let them remind you that in this life, no matter where you are or what you're going through, you're always surrounded by each other's love. I'll take his ring, Jaimie. Darin, you're going to take that ring with your right hand, your thumb and index finger, just like this. You're going to slide it on her left hand finger just halfway. And just slightly tilt it forward this way. There you go. Look into her eyes. Would you repeat after me? Accept this ring.
Accept this ring
as a symbol of my vows.
as a symbol of my vows.
An unconditional love for you.
An unconditional love for you.
Wear it with the knowledge.
Wear it with the knowledge
that the promises I've made today.
that the promises I've made today
will never be broken.
will never be broken.
Darin, you may slide the ring on. Beautiful. Jaimie, would you take this ring with your left hand? With your left hand, would you slide it halfway onto his left hand finger? And I'm just going to turn both of you this way slightly. Bring that hand underneath his hand for support, just like that. Would you look into his eyes and repeat after me? Accept this ring.
Accept this ring
as a symbol of my vows.
as a symbol of my vows.
An unconditional love for you.
And unconditional love for you.
Wear it with the knowledge.
Wear it with the knowledge
that the promises I've made today.
that the promises that I've made today
will never be broken.
will never be broken.
Jaimie, you may slide the ring on. Beautiful. Would you hold this with two hands? And would you hold this with two hands? I'm going to bring you just this way a little bit. Yeah, just like looking into her eyes there. Darin and Jaimie, in Hawaii we have the wonderful tradition of the giving of the lei. And the lei is truly a gift of aloha. And when one shares the lei with another in Hawaii, it symbolizes to the person receiving the lei that they're held in great honor and esteem by the person presenting the lei. So today, as you two share in this humble gift of aloha on your Hawaiian wedding day, may this lei represent to each of you that above all others in this life, you'll always hold each other in the highest regard and esteem in your hearts. And so Darin, you may present this lei to your bride nice and slowly with a kiss on both of her cheeks. And Jaimie, you may do the same. Awesome. Hold her hands there. Darin and Jaimie, may God bless you and may God keep you. And may He guide each of you to be the very best that you can possibly be for each other as husband and wife. Because you two have so willingly given yourselves to become one, it is with great pleasure and honor, by the authority vested in me by the state of Hawaii, to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss. All right.
All right.
Congratulations, Jaimie. Congratulations. Looking right there, it's with great pleasure and honor that I now introduce to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Darin and Jaimie. Give her another kiss.